Hello, so we're back, and this time we have a nice laptop to repair. What laptop is this? Apple, Razer, but not HP. I mean, why you'll put Razer on a HP laptop? I mean, this is quite a nice laptop. And if you give me to choose, like I want a gaming machine, probably I will not pick up the Razer, I will pick up the HP. Anyway, pressing the power button, nothing happened. Let's check the customer email. The customer is a computer business. So they are saying gaming laptop not power light on DC connector. Laptop went off during use. Try new charger. Charger output dropped 0.5 volts after it's being plugged in, but output 20.5. DC one has been switched off and back on. Suspect power charging issue perhaps. Socket is good up to board connection. Okay, so what they are saying, when I plug the charger, the voltage drop, and for me that's an indication of a shorted main power rail. If you think, okay, this is a gaming laptop, so we have a bunch of amps, but the voltage dropped to 0.5, that means a very low resistance. That means the short is exactly at the charging port. But the thing is, no, when you have like a high current, the voltage will drop to zero, no matter. I mean, the charger doesn't have a current limit, has a current protection, but not a current limit. So the voltage dropping to 0.5, like they are saying, it's an indication the charger, it will shut down to protect itself. Okay, so yeah, we have to fix it. But first, I want to show you something you never seen. I never seen, so most likely you never seen. I'm gonna show you the charger of this gaming machine, just to understand the charger. Now check here. I mean, this is a proper brick. I mean, literally, it's a brick. You can use it to, maybe you want to build a house. So this is the charger of this laptop, 330 watts. You ever seen something like that? Crazy. Now, I will say, let's open the laptop and let's try to have a look at the motherboard. Yeah, let's open it. So what we are expecting a short on the main power rail. Now, if we have like a MOSFET being shorted, whatever is connected to that power rail is gone. It's not even point checking. I mean, with this charger, with this amount of current, yeah, definitely whatever is shorted is dead. And the laptop, it's open. Yeah, that's a nice gaming machine. The battery is still connected. Charging port is here, but I don't have access to anything. Okay, let's make some space and try to find the main power rail. Wow! We have two M2 drives. Proper cool. And yeah, now we do have access. But even if we have access, yeah, what is better? If it's a MOSFET or a capacitor, let's say, but I'm not that lucky, it will be here. So I will say, let's take out the heatsink and the fans. Wait, I forgot about the battery, but it's not important, right? I mean, yeah, no, it's not important. The battery is disconnected anyway. And the heatsink, it's out. Yeah, proper solid. This is proper heavy, the heatsink. Yeah. I mean, check out the size of the copper, you can see. Cool, so we have the CPU, we have the GPU. I will say, let's check the main power rail. Yeah, now we can check. But the thing is, check on the configuration of this laptop. You have coil, you have MOSFET, most likely a DRMOS, but no capacitor. So the capacitors are on the other side of the board. Here we do have a capacitor, this one. I'm not sure if this is the case here. But anyway, let's check there, yeah? So we have ground, Here we have 0 ohms, and here we have 0 ohms. So you can see on the both sides of the capacitor we have 0 ohms, which indicates a short circuit. Now, just a short test before coming with the power supply, checking with the thermal camera. That CPU. Yeah, check it. The CPU has 0 ohms. You can see 0 ohms. I mean, I can't be wrong, right? Let's check the voltage on the main power rail. 0 volts. That CPU, that's what we have here. So whatever we are doing from now on is pointless. I mean, yeah, we can remove the shorted DRMOS and having the laptop turning on and charging, but with no picture on the screen. Just to understand how destructive it's like a high current charger like this one. I mean, this CPU, it is 0 ohms. It's that shorted. Yeah. So I'm gonna come with the power supply here on the capacitor. Okay, let me lower the voltage. Good, like 1 volt. And here we have 0.5. And here we have 1 volt. So here is the plus. Check there the CPU. What do you think about the CPU? Yeah, gone. Check there the DRMOS. You can see it? So basically it's the second one. This one, yeah. Let's take that DRMOS out. You know, just trying to be helpful and actually this is not a DRMOS, it's a dual MOSFET. Huh? It's a dual MOSFET. Is making any difference? No. The CPU is dead anyway. 480 degrees. And the MOSFET, it's out. Yeah, this is gone. So if we are checking now, for sure, the main power rail. So here you have 1 ohm, and here it's infinite resistance, so it's not short anymore. I will say, let's put a heatsink, and let's try to start the laptop. Why this happened? Check here. You can see the heatsink is clogged with dust. Yeah, so that's a good reason why a fault like this can happen, especially like a faulty MOSFET. The semiconductors, they don't have like high temperature tolerance. So the hotter they work, the quickly they die. Let me put back the screws, but don't expect miracles. No, not on this case. Not without charger. The idea is if you want to keep your laptop healthy, change the thermal paste, keep the fans clean. That's all what you have to do. That's all. I mean, every like 2-3 months, fresh thermal paste. Try to get like an air compressor, air compressed can. So the heatsink is back in place. We have to plug the charger to activate the battery. I mean, I can try it with my yeah, I can try with my power supply, but not sure if the battery will get activated. But let's try it. 19 volts. Yeah, ground and plus. Taking like 20 milliamps. I don't have a charger ID pin. Yeah. So the laptop it will not charge. I do have some connectors. Let's see if we can fool the laptop. Probably not. Probably not, but we can try. I mean, I have this plug. Not sure if it's Dell or HP. And same is taking like 20 milliamps. And nothing. And I have this one. I see 90 milliamps there. You seen that? 900 milliamps, sorry, 900 milliamps. Let's press the power button. Pressing the power button and the laptop is coming on. Check there, 1 amp. I can see the red light on the power button. But still nothing. Very low current for a gaming laptop. Battery voltage, let's check. Battery voltage, we have 18.3. Unplugging the charger. Checking the battery. We have 16.2, so the battery has voltage. Yeah. The laptop is still on. Yeah, it is still on, you can see, but nothing. No picture on the screen. Pressing the power button. Yeah, the laptop it is coming on the battery power. The fans are spinning, you can see. But no. Caps lock. Four, 5. Something with 5. I mean, it's not even point checking. The CPU is dead anyway. But it's interesting. It's giving you like a code for CPU. But most likely is the CPU. This code should be related to the CPU. Interesting. What he's saying: 5 longs and 3 short indicates embedded controller cannot reach the BIOS. The BIOS is attached to the PCH, to the chipset, which can be part of the CPU. Not sure if here we have a dedicated chipset. I can't see one, but who knows? Anyway, the CPU, it is dead. Nothing what I can do to help this customer. I'm really sorry. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I'm really sorry for this laptop with 2 M2 drives. Proper nice. 1 terabyte each. Does mean Rise 0 should be 2 terabytes. Proper high read-write speed. Actually, the read speed probably is the same, but the write speed is double because it's writing randomly on the SSDs. I'm gonna stop here. I will say thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you like the video. One more time, have in mind and keep everything clean and fresh thermal paste for a longer laptop life. See you on the next one. Bye. Hello, so we are back, and this time we have a proper nice laptop to repair. It's a Acer Predator 3-ton 300, i7 Tengen and RTX graphics. Now, what's the story with this laptop? What the customer is saying, no power at all. Sent it to one repair shop which replaced a MOSFET you show as bad in your video, still no power. Now, the only reason I took this repair is, because the customer is saying still no power. If you will tell me, like, I replaced the MOSFET coming on with no picture, then that's a no-go for me. But because he's saying it's no power, I will say, let's try to help this customer. Let's have a look. Maybe we can fix it. I'm not gonna plug the power. I will say, wait, here are no screws. If are no screws, then we can have a look. Yeah. And the laptop is open. Yeah, that's a classic motherboard. We have first MOSFET, second MOSFET, and current sensor. I think we can check with the multimeter if we have any short on the main power rail. I know the battery is connected. Main power rail, 0 ohms. I mean, this is proper 0 ohms. Check here. Let me unplug the battery. Yes, 0 ohms. Let's have a look at the coil. So this one is good. This one is good. This one is good. Good. So I'm assuming the chipset is fine. The chipset has 52 ohms. Looking good. So what can be shorted here? GPU or a bad CPU shorted can be, or a VRAM. But we can tell more after we are taking out the heatsink. So not sure what MOSFET they replaced actually. I mean, shorted main power rail on gaming laptops, it's expected. As the components are under high pressure, carrying like high currents. And semiconductors, they don't love the heat. Usually, as soon as the laptop is overheating, some MOSFET it will die. Now we can take out the heatsink. And the heatsink it's out. Try to look at the board for something wrong, but I can't see anything wrong. Yeah. The thermal paste looks like it's genuine, you can see. Apply from factory. Now, without checking with the thermal camera, we can still figure it out. CPU, 0 ohms. Yeah, nothing what can be done here. We have a 0 ohm CPU. You cannot have 0 ohms on the CPU. You can have on the GPU. GPU has 0.4, you can see. But basically my probes, they are like 0.2. That means the GPU has 0.2 and the CPU is gone. Like I said in the previous video, this is not fair. And if you are a computer shop or a person which is repairing, now I understand here are no money on it, yeah? You can't fix it. But at least remove the MOSFET, the shorted MOSFET, and give back the customer laptop coming on in no picture. You prove actually you did something. You can also charge like a diagnose fee, but the customer it will not go to the second repair guy like me, like we see in the email, and the second guy it will believe exactly what I believe. Like, okay, probably they missed the fault and the laptop has a different fault, but no, they figured out the fault. They tell the customer it's unrepairable. I'm assuming the customer is not saying that. But yeah, it's just, it's a bad practice. I mean, how long it will take you to take the MOSFET out? Like 1 minute? So, thermal camera, lowering the voltage. Yeah, we do have some current. Current is not even important. We have a ground there. We can come with the plus on the main power rail and it's taking 3 amps. And what is getting hot, obviously, it'll be the CPU. Yeah, exactly there on the middle. But we are looking at the MOSFETs, and the faulty MOSFET is, I believe, this one, yeah. This one. This MOSFET is faulty. Interesting. Let's take the MOSFET out quickly. I can't see any MOSFET being replaced here by someone. 480 degrees, 50% air. And the MOSFET is removed. I mean, this looks like some liquid damage, huh? So check here. Here. What is this? No, it's not rosin. The rosin, it will get melted. So it is possible here, with some liquid damage. So what about now? Now, we still have a short. So checking the main power rail. It's not shorted, you can see. No, nothing. Let me take out the MOSFET. Let me put back the heatsink. Because I'm pretty sure the laptop it will come on and charge fine. Of course, with no picture. This is very sad. I mean, I wish I will, live in a world where I can buy a new CPU from Intel. and a word where the manufacturer it will provide a clean flashing file for the BIOS. So on that moment, probably we can repair more gaming laptops. With gaming laptops, we have the CPU. If you're a gamer, keep in mind the best what you can do is to keep everything clean, yeah, no dust. Like every few months, clean the dust, replace the thermal paste. If you want to go like one step further, you can use liquid metal as thermal paste. I'm using on my laptop probably like now or like 4 years with liquid metal, and the liquid metal it will bond with the copper, but that's fine. You know, I'm just applying liquid metal like every few months, and it's still fine, no problem. I made a video about how much liquid metal you should apply. Because people took really bad example from like game consoles having liquid metal, so that's not how you apply liquid metal. The liquid metal, it's impossible to go on the motherboard, like nearly impossible, the way I apply liquid metal. So plug in the battery. Probably the battery is disabled, so let's enable the battery. I'm hoping it's charging. So 19 volts coming with on the first MOSFET, and it's taking no power at all. And yeah, this is strange. Okay, let's plug a charger then. And why the laptop is not charging, huh? I mean, sure, charge. Sure, come on. We no picture, yeah. So we have the blue Acer plug. Plug in the charger. The charger is plugged. And nothing. This laptop has more issues. It's not only the CPU. No. Okay, let's press the power button. Pressing the power button, and the laptop it is coming on. Check there. Of course, no picture. It's still on. You can see by the lights there. Yeah, maybe the battery is very discharged, and that's why it's not charging. Or the first MOSFET is shorted. Yeah, it can be. But you can see the laptop it is on, and of course no picture on the screen, and it's nothing what we can do about that. Let me shut down the laptop. Let's try to have a look why this laptop is not charging. So the laptop is off, it's still taking no current. Let's check the first MOSFET. So the first MOSFET, 0 ohms. Yeah. So probably when the CPU MOSFET got shorted, the protection, because here we have like current sensor, which it's a level of protection which should work, but it didn't work. So that's the reason why we have a shorted MOSFET here. Yeah. So this MOSFET has 0 ohms. That's why the battery is not charging. It's any point replacing the MOSFET? No. The laptop is, it's dead anyway. It's really no point. We can push some current into the battery. But it's not charging. Yeah, it is charging. Check there. Yeah, 1 point something amps, 2 amps, 3 amps. So the battery it is charging fine. The battery is good. Only the problem is that MOSFET which is stopping the laptop to charge the battery. Sadly, it's nothing more I can do to help this customer. Like I said, no point replacing the MOSFET just to have a battery which is charging. The laptop is dead. Has no picture on the screen. We push some current into the battery, pressing the power button, and nothing happened. Yeah, we do have the low battery LED there. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here. I will say thank you for watching and see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, if you find my content being helpful, don't forget you can support this channel by pressing the join button, and you can get instantly access to our members only cool collection, and Discord private channels for support with your repairs. Also, you can have a look on our United Kingdom eBay, where you can find some cool and unique products, United States eBay store, or our Patreon page. Thank you.